In the 1980s, a group of young actors took over the film scene with successful teen coming-of-age films, earning them the nickname the Brat Pack. The nickname was inspired by the Rat Pack from the 1950s and 1960s. The Rat Pack included Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland, and more, and the Brat Pack was expected to follow in their footsteps as they came of age. The Brat Pack were some of the biggest teen movie stars of the 1980s, and many of them are still big names in the industry. Coming-of-age films ruled the 1980s, with strong contributions to the genre from writer-director John Hughes, including The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. These films made their actors big box office draws as audiences looked to the youth for the next great movie star. Occasionally, teen actors become prestigious movie stars, and audiences were banking on the Brat Pack to be next in line. Though it didn't work out for everyone, they will forever be remembered as part of one of the most iconic groups of the 1980s. Actor and filmmaker Emilio Estevez was born on May 12, 1962 in New York City to actors Martin Sheen and Janet Templeton. With his upbringing, Estevez wanted to forge his own path, using his father's more ethnic birth name rather than Sheen as his younger brother Charlie did. In 1982, at 20 years old, Estevez made his feature film debut in the coming-of-age film techs with Matt Dillon, Jim Metzler, Meg Tilly, and more. From there, Estevez starred in a series of popular coming-of-age films, including The Outsiders, The Breakfast Club, and St. Elmo's Fire, which solidified him as a member of the Brat Pack. During the 1980s, Estevez also made his directorial debut with Wisdom. After starring in Mighty Ducks in 1992, he mainly focused on directing. He returned to the Mighty Duck franchise in 2021 for the short-lived spin-off series The Mighty Ducks, Game Changers. Actor Anthony Michael Hall was born Michael Anthony Thomas Charles Hall in Boston on April 14, 1968. When he became an actor, there was already a Screen Actors Guild member going by Michael Hall, which led him to go by Anthony Michael Hall. In the 1980s, through films like 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Weird Science, Hall became the industry's most beloved geek, with him typecast in nice guy nerd roles. Hall was the youngest member of the Brat Pack. He was just 14 when he had his breakthrough role in Six Pack and was only 22 when the 80s ended and the Brat Pack started to move on to different types of projects. In the 1990s, Hall tried to avoid playing the geeky characters he'd become known for, with 1990's Edward Scissorhands being his only hit of the decade. From 2002 to 2007, he starred in The Dead Zone, and from 2019 to 2023, he had a recurring role in The Goldbergs.